Hey guys, welcome to this video. So this video we're going to be going over reverse trading, basically, or not reversal trade, reverse trading, not, yeah, reverse trading. Okay, we're going to go over reverse trading, tied in with fear and greed because of this right here, right? So I just made a fear and greed is a chart video, but in the video, right, this is important. This is like a precursor to this video, right? Okay, all trading is fear and greed and understanding the market makers scamming games as they try to leverage those two emotions against you in their, games. The market makers play their games. They love to play these BS games, right? And what I've noticed that you do is then you reverse trade against those games that they play because you've seen that same trap, you've seen that same game be played every single day, so you know what to do. You know to do the opposite. And instead of falling into their trap, you do the opposite, right? Which basically that is reverse trading, right? You do the opposite of what you're going to trade. You're going to reverse trade against the market makers, right? Or you can just not trade at all because it's just too choppy or whatever, right? Or you just know to hold your horses and discipline yourself and just wait for the chart to print something better for better stuff to come, whatnot. But yeah, you reverse trade against the market makers games, right? That's what this video is about, is reverse trading. Okay, reverse trading. We're going over reverse trading the market makers. Okay, I have this thing from here for this. It's right now it's February 23rd, but from a while ago back in January 8th. 25, I put this. Okay, I said I'm doing very well. I'm noticing my psychology and reverse trading my old impulse trades that used to make me go red, right? I'm in real time realizing the emotion of fear and greed. It's been really good. And yeah, it has been really good. I've been reverse trading really pretty well. I just know the market makers games. I know when to reverse trade because of my experience. And reverse trading is honestly a really good idea, especially when you get to top step, right? Like over here, okay? Over here, all right. I know, right? I knew that. Okay, so we have a downtrend. We have big bill breakers, right? We have big bill breakers right now. These can get tricky because you can be catching knives, and at the end of the day, it's trading. Anything can happen, and you can catch a fat. Actually, also, can I get rid of all these? You can catch knives, right? You can't eat knives, but at the end of the day, the probability is on your side. If you play against the market makers games, probability is on your side. So basically, anyways, okay. So big sell-offs, right? Sell off, pop up, sell off, pop up, sell off, pop up, sell off. And boom. We'll look at this. We'll look at this right here, right? 7 a.m. stick. It's really choppy, right? They shove it down. Okay, and check this out right here. Check this out right here, okay? This right here, this was a fat red can. This is wicked down here, but this was a fat red candlestick at this point, right? Imagine just a fat red block down to here, right? This right here, this is what it looks like, right here. It's like one of these printed down to here, right? And so, anyways, right now, I know, right? As a trader that I've been a couple of years now, I know that it's dangerous to go into a greedy short down here, right? After so many years, this is what the market makers like to do. This is one of their games. Honestly, all trading is understanding the market makers games they like to play. The BS games they like to play on your heart, on the chart, on the every situation in the market will present itself again, and whatnot, because the whole world falls for these games. Why? Because the whole world has weak hearts, and they give into their greed, right? The market makers leverage that. Okay, but me as an experienced trader, profitable trader, I know not to do that. So, anyways, a bidder shows up here, bounces, everyone marks out this demand zone, this chops up, chops up, chops up, they finally shove it down, and boom, right here. This is the moment. This is the market makers bullshit game scam moment, right? Leveraging people's greed. Okay, so it comes down here, and here it's perking, and now every trader in their mind is saying, hey, breakout, 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 breakout. This is scary. Look how scary this breakout is. Oh, this is gonna break out. I mean, look what happened over here. Sold off. Over here, sold off. Over here, sold off. They're shoving it lower. Copy and paste. This is gonna happen again. This bill breaker. I'm gonna capture another 20 points right here. These 40 points. I'm gonna capture these 40 points. It's gonna do that again right now. And they short right down here. They short now. This is what's called a bear trap. This is one of the market makers games. Now, I know from my experience, it's against probability. I mean, and of course though, because like I said earlier, it could just break out. This could break out a knife for another 20-point bill breaker. It could. That's trading. I understand that. But understand that probability is not on your side to take this trade down here. What you really should be doing is realizing, okay, this is one of the market makers games. Is FOMO greedy shorts, right? This is market maker games. They want to make everybody a greedy short right here. They want everyone to FOMO and get into the trade right here so that they can squeeze them and make them lose money. And I realize and understand that because I've been part of being a greedy FOMO short and gotten squeezed so many times just wanting low of day, right? So what do I do now? I understood the problem. I understand their games. I understand the trap. So I'm going to reverse trade against the trap. I'm not going to go with the trap. I'm actually going to go with the market makers now and make money off of those, people that they're scamming, that they're tricking, that they're making FOMO greeting, that they're, falling into the trap of. So instead of going short, a greedy short, I'm a fearful long with those market makers. And then boom, they squeeze money. And then instead of losing money, right, getting short squeeze, right, I actually make money going long and capturing this huge green great bill breaker for, hundreds of dollars, right? And that's low key, literally a big part of all trading is, right? I understand the market makers' games. I understand when I'm supposed to be greedy, when I'm supposed to be not. I understand when they're playing their games. I understand what they want me to fall into. I understand what they're trying to make me do, is what it is, right? I know the market makers, they want me to short this. I know they want me to feel that FOMO. I know they want me to feel that greed and short down here low of day to capture more bill breakers. I know they want that. And since I know that they want me to do that, I don't do that. I do the opposite of what they want me to do because they want me to lose money. Remember, they want you to get in this trade and lose money in FOMO. So I do the opposite of what they want me to do. I reverse trade. Instead of going short, I go long. And honestly, it's a really good setup. That in itself, that psychology, that sort of setup just in itself of reverse trading, the market makers games, honestly, it's a really good high. It's honestly, bro, that thing is as good as a 10 and 2. It's CBC. It's as good as CBC. You could literally just reverse trade your whole career and be good enough because if you know the market makers. Because remember, all the stock market is one big market maker game to scam retail traders and leveraging their emotion of fear and greed. That's all it is, right? Besides the TA, when TA, of course, is always important, but the psychology, the emotional part of trading is so much more important than TA. It is, unfortunately. TA is important, right? Again, like I always say, right? TA is like, TA is like the wheels on a car, and then emotions and psychology and fear and greed, that's like the actual whole car. And then, TA is just the wheels, right? You'd rather have the whole car than just some wheels. But anyways, so that's what's more important. But anyways, yeah, that's reverse trading. You reverse trade that, right? And so you know the games, right? Like this here too, right? Like, of course, this continues for lower, but that's unprecedented and that's not usual. When this breaks out right here, and you want to short, like, okay, now it's finally broke out, exhaustive breakup by now it's finally broken out. Look, it's not reverse trading anymore. It's it's actually broke out and they're handing out money, and then you short again, and then boom, it wicks you out and you get cooked, and then it goes lower, right? How many times has that happened to me? Too many. So I know when this breaks low of day, I know, like, I'm just not going to short it. This is too difficult. I know the market makers games, they want everyone to have high emotions and be high greed. They want everyone to have high greed, and when I know that they want everyone to have high greed, I know not to even get in the trade. I don't even reverse trade this at all. I just don't even play it. I don't get any. I just no position to save, protect my money because I know the market makers games. They want me to feel greedy, right? And then so they go to you lower, and then boom, look at this here, right? Bill breakers, right? Bill breakers, right? Bill breaker here, 28 points. Bill breaker here, 25 points. And I know, right? I know in my experience, if I short down here, I know, like, oh, a bill breaker. Okay, now I'm gonna short and get another 30-point candlestick, real easy. Like, no. Now I know. Boom, they're gonna squeeze you, dog. Boom, they squeeze you. They're gonna squeeze you. I know the market makers reversal bullshit games. I know it. So instead, I take on the risk of actually longing this knife, which in a sense, it's knife catching, which isn't that good of a trade. But in essence, it is reverse trading, and actually, they do get rewarded to reverse trade this, this short trap, this FOMO greedy short trap that the market makers have placed here. All they do, they place traps everywhere, bro. That's all the market is. It's one big fucking trap, and you have to navigate around the market makers' traps and games. And you have to overcome that with your emotions because they like to tamper with your emotions. They tamper with your fear and greed in playing these traps and planting these traps. They plant this little, block of cheese or food or whatever that you really, really want. But your fear, your greed is procked by that, that cheese on the trap or something or whatever you want to call it, right? So yeah, reverse trade long here, and then you actually make lots of freaking money. Being now you're a market maker. Now you're a market maker making money off those people you scammed instead of being the one who gets scammed. Now you make money off the people who scammed, right? Again, like Whipple said, right? Someone else is coming in here, they're warming up the gambling machine, and then you come in and you take all the profit that they worked for. That's trading. That's the market. That is the stock market. That's what the market makers look to do. That's what they love to do. That's what they do every single damn day. It's going to happen again right now in the next couple of hours. What's going to happen in the next couple of hours? Market today opens on on a Sunday at 3 p.m. I know a market maker game. It's called You Don't Trade on Sunday. It's terrible, choppy price action. It's just gonna be like, it's gonna be this. On a Sunday, it's gonna be like this. There's no trades here. There's no edge. There's no nothing. There's dog water. You don't trade it. So I don't trade it. Boom. I'm reverse trading already against the market makers games, right? So like you just don't get in. And then when you think it's reversing, a lot of times you just get cooked. Like, okay, here. Well, maybe you learned your lesson. You're not gonna short anymore. You're gonna go long. So then boom, it goes long and boom, long up, and then boom, another 23-point green candlestick. This just broke. This high pivot, right? This short zone pivot. It's just it just broke it right here. And then when you go, oh, it's broken. Bill breaker. Another 20-point bill breaker. Easy short squeeze up green. You get in a long. Boom. You get cooked. You get cooked. Boom. Bill breaker is that 18 points, 20 points. You're minus 30 points now. You're going lower, lower. Boom. Right? Market maker game here, man. You want to, be on the sidelines, right? They want to FOMO you that, oh, reversal, green reversal, look at these bill breakers up, boom. Same thing, they did the same thing over here. Green reversal, bill breaker, look, broke the 20, 14 points, 20 points, 11 points, it's going to go up, 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 up. Nope, boom, they short it down. The market maker game, you have to watch out for those. So a lot of times reverse trading can be good. Like again here, when this is bill breaking all the way up, right? Instead of going long, you reverse trade and go short because the market makers are going to punish you when you FOMO. So you go short and then you make money. Of course, that's not always the case. These easily could have just been bill breaker momentum squeeze out for another 30, 40 points up, right? Same thing over here, right? Over here about that, it did. This did work out, right? When you were FOMO short down here, right, instead of right here, it actually did work out this time. But that's trading, right? At the end of the day, we never know. That's why it's so hard to make money, right? But just know probability. Just know the market maker. I know. I'm telling you. I know this is for me. It's funny, but it's the market makers games. And reverse trading, honestly, isn't that bad idea. Again, the biggest thing is not even reverse trading, but just understanding when you're in a reverse trading moment. Like again, understanding that here, it's easy money that the market makers put a trap right here, a short trap. It's easy money to spot that. It's easy money to spot the market makers traps for this, right? Easy money. I know this is a market maker short trap. I know that's easy to spot, so I'm going long instead of short, and I'm going to make money, right? That's pretty much really all this video is trying to get across, right? But of course, that doesn't work all the time. Again, easily. I saw this, and I could be like, hey, this is the market maker trap. I'm going to go long. But then, boom, I could easily have been, this could have easily happened again. Maybe, I know it happened here, but this could have easily happened on here, and then broke out. And then I'm actually red instead of, I eat a bill breaker, red on my end, instead of, going short. But, that's just trading, yeah. But just to understand, really, the big point of this video is just getting across just understanding the market makers games. Understanding, like, again, even this in itself, this whole day of Friday, that was what we're looking at, this chart is Friday, this whole day in itself is a game because it's kind of choppy. It's not really necessarily, it is a downtrend, we know how stocks works, trend, consolidate, trend, consolidate, trend, but more or less though, this is pretty choppy. Especially down here, like I know this is actually a pretty nice easy trend down, but this is unprecedented that this does this in days like this. It's really unprecedented, so it's very tough. That's why they make it, that's why the stock market is tough. But anyways, especially over here, like this is pretty bad price action right here. Honestly, this is really choppy. This is threatening reversal, but then it does go lower, but then it pops up, and it's just very, very choppy, very difficult, very tough. But but anyways. Really, yeah, that's just again, if you have anything to take from this video, is just knowing, noticing your psychology. I'm noticing my psychology in reverse trading off my old impulse trades that I used to make me red, and I'm in real time realizing the emotion of fear and greed, and the market makers games, right? And you guys see this, right? Fear and greed and the market makers games. Realizing them in reverse trading them or not trading it at all. Okay, so that's it. This is it right here, right? This is really pretty much it, all I want to go over. And yeah, just continuing with that, and yeah, just realize their games, reverse trading can be pretty good sometimes, especially when everyone's FOMOing. Like again, like right here, like yeah, this definitely was it. This definitely was it. I saw this down here perking down for low of day. It's gonna break out, and I said this is easily gonna squeeze FOMO shorts, and I could have gotten in and made money, and I was gonna, but I was locked out at the moment. But anyways, that's just that's reverse trading, and yeah. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.